Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Finnish White Witch. My name is Linda, and today we're going to talk about depression from a spiritual perspective. But first of all, I would like to just sing a couple of sentences from a song that I heard in my ear. So yeah, it's important for the reading. Yeah. This is Lorelei with Scorpions, and I know I'm not a singer at all, but yeah, it's important for the reading. And there was a time when we seldom together, once had a dream that we shared on the way, and there was a place where we used to seek shelter. I never knew the pain of the price I would pay. You led me on with a clock and a dagger, and I didn't know that you had made other plans. You had me believe that we're meant for forever. I really thought my heart would be safe in your hands. Yeah, I beg your pardon about that. But first of all, we're gonna talk about this. I had a dream with this reading, and I had to put a nice dress and makeup on because I didn't want to look like a witch. Yeah, I know it's a little bit ironic because I'm the Finnish White Witch, but yeah. In this dream, I came in to this forest, and it was a forest, but there was not any leaves on the trees, or it wasn't any leaves on the ground, and it was quite dark, no moonlight, no stars, nothing. And I walked in this forest when I suddenly came to this person who was just sitting there, but in front of this person there was this person's mom, and she noticed when I came, and she turned around and was ready to protect her child, but then she noticed that it was me, and she was, oh yeah, you're a friend. So I was allowed by this person's mom to get to her son, and her son was quite apathic, and I reached my hands to this son and said, now it's enough, we're gonna leave this place, you don't have to come here anymore. And then we went out from this forest, this boy, his mother, and I. And you can play any role of this that you want. But when we came from this forest, we met this boy's father, and he didn't like this at all, I noticed, and he was quite mad, and he had these feelings that you're gonna make me feel ashamed, and you really need to behave in a certain way to be accepted, and you really need to fill these shoes and do what I say, and yeah, he was not quite amused that me and this boy's mother saved this boy. And I was looking closely at this father figure in my dream, and I noticed that he had also these signs of depression, but not in that big deal that this boy had, but instead of feeling this depression and try to get away from it, this father had he felt that it was this that made him a man, you know. I just can pull my arms up and deal with it, and I just can, yeah, I'm a better man than you are. Confirmation. And yeah, I have got the flu, so I will take many breaks in this video because I need to cough quite often, but it's better I do it with myself than I do it in front of the microphone. So yeah, this father wanted his boy to become like him, but what I also was thinking about, that this boy, he didn't know who he was. He didn't know what good traits he had. He didn't know that he was allowed to follow his own dreams. He didn't know that he was allowed to feel his own feelings, to have his own thoughts, to actually live the life the way he wants to live his life, because it's his life, or her. I don't do gender, but it's easier to keep the energies separate with he or she, and yeah, you know. But in this dream I really felt that how I wanted to support this person, this boy that was in this forest, and to give him back all the things that, you know, all the things that his father demanded from him, and how it later had been, it just had carried on that energy, you know. So other people in this boy's environment had started to claim these same things from the person, and nobody really did care for this boy except his mother, that was there in the forest and wanted the best, what was best for the boy himself, not for everyone else, and not to just be a brick in a game so other would gain some material yeah, gains or whatever. Yeah, I have cards here already because I have also made this reading in Swedish. Yeah, I know Finnish right, which, but I speak Swedish, so yeah. I also had a time in my life when it was more darker than it was light, and I really had a hard time to get out of this darker. Then I read this book. Let's see if I find it. At least I think it's this book. I read it in Swedish, and there it was called Resan. I think it's the same book, The Journey, Brandon Bays. It was about this woman that she had had a really hard life, and all these things had affected her, but she was really depressed and mentally ill. But one day she just woke up and I'm choosing this for myself. Every day I choose to feel like this. And this book, cough pause. Yeah, all the things that she wrote about made me think. And I also realized that so often I make choices that isn't good for me or doesn't align with what I want to do. And I remember in these days also I gave up really fast. I like to write, I have always liked to write, and I wanted to go on this writing class to learn how to write better. And my little boy got sick and started to throw up, and I was okay, now I'm fine, I can go on it. And I didn't realize that you can go on a later class or whatever. And the same happened when I was in this local theater, and they care for my children, so they said, oh, but the children gets really tired when you are and do this thing. So then I stopped that also. Most of the things, as soon as I got little what does it call? Yeah, a little bit reaction, then I quit it. So when it had gone enough time, then I just had all this have to do every day, and I had almost no things that I actually wanted to do. And this was really, really draining, because when you do the things that you love to do, you get energy, but when you do the things that you must do, you give out energy. And I was really drained, and I wasn't to any good use to anybody. So it's really important to have these things that give you energy also, and that you love to do. But yeah, I was also thinking about in these days I was almost always seen like the problem with the people in my surrounding, and I did everything wrong, and yeah, I didn't say the right things, and I was not accepted at all as the person I was. And because I was the problem, so I remember when one of the persons I had in my life said, oh, but you should take this jar of pills so you don't need to feel depression or blah blah blah. And I switched the thought, and I said back, but if you would behave to me and treat me like a person, then I wouldn't feel sorrow, and I wouldn't need any pills or anything that made me happier. Then I would be happy just to be treated like a human. Yeah, that was then. This is now. um, I was playing with my children's card. I don't know what this is called in English either, but you get a card and you should sound like the thing, or you should try to show what it is that you have. And I said, oh, do you know you can make a tarot reading with this card? So my children were, oh no, but that's not tarot cards. But I see it like God is everywhere, and God's messages is everywhere. So yeah, cough pause. With this card, I naturally get music, but also all the things that make you feel happy, that give you energy, that it's really important that you turn to the things that make you feel alive. And yeah, I was thinking about songs also. Many songs pull out energies that we feel, but we don't have words on it. And when we hear some lyrics, it might pull up this and we, oh, but that is the how I'm feeling right now. This is where you get gasoline to your car, and with this card I'm thinking about nutrition, nutritious food. You know, I like to talk about it like this. If you are going to build a house, then you need to have good things that you build it with. Otherwise, it will not be a healthy house. You know, our bodies function in the same way. We need a lot of good food, nutritious food, to build our body, and how we treat our body that affect our mind and our thoughts and our emotional feelings very much, because if our body feels safe, loved and cared for, then it's much easier for our brain and our heart to also get into this feeling, and things will feel better and things will solve when it gets some time. Cough pause. Yeah, with this bear, I have a spirit guide that is like a bear, but what the angels want me to talk about is the angels are always there for you, but you need to ask them for the things that you want them to do. If you want spiritual protection, if you don't feel safe, you have nightmares, ask them to protect you, because for God and his angels, their own will is really, really important for them. So if you don't ask for protection, they will not protect you. It's you know, when we also got crystals, things get the meaning that our minds give give them. So you are the important factor in every situation. This was the ship that I had, this Lorelei, beautiful song with scorpions. Not beautiful with me, I know. Yeah, I really know. But with this card, I got this number 3, and number 3 is often, it stands for community. And I was thinking about this father from the dream again, and how important it is, our community, and how much we try to become the person that the other ones want, just to feel love and acceptance from the other people. But sometimes we need to switch the thought. I can have my channel, my tarot channel, as an example, because I don't think all of my family is quite that pleased with my channel. And if I would do as everything everybody would want me to do, I wouldn't do my channel then. But when you, I lost the word. Give me a second, I will drink it of water also. Yeah, let's say I do this for 10 years, and suddenly this relative or friend or whatever comes across my page, and they find this tarot reading and they find it very useful, and they got advices that they would never have gotten in any other way, and it helped them on a really big, with a really big thing. Most of the times we people see so short ahead, but sometimes we need to look for a longer perspective. I also have these two cards, and here you see long perspective. The birds see from high above. With this card, I got these lyrics from the song. My ship has passed you by, and all through you promised me to show the way. You led me astray. I think all of the people have somewhere in our life felt that, oh, we really should have needed somebody there, most of the time a special person that we really have wanted in that moment right there. But they didn't show up, and we are just like, oh, but they don't care about me, and yeah, it didn't mean anything. But many of the times we don't see, it might be that they had worse things going on, and they didn't have the capacity to lead our boat when they themselves were lost. So many times we don't see, we are a little bit closed off, and of course we just say, oh, I need help here and now, but we don't see from the other person's perspective, and I think this many times make us we don't say eye to eye, and both perhaps feels hurt and scarred in this situation, because the love was there, but we didn't see or knew what the other person was going through, and we didn't find the communication, and we couldn't help each other, so things got a little bit out of hand. And I was also thinking about sometimes people also die, and it's really hard for us to go on and to feel that happiness and feel the light again. And I was thinking about my grandmother, and she meant really much to me, and I miss her every day, even if I'm a tarot reader and I feel energy, and I know she's with me almost every day. So I miss her anyway. And I was talking about this to my guides and angels, and they switched it, and they asked me, isn't that a really big thing that you have met somebody in your life that actually means this much to you, that you will miss them every day in your life? And I find that very true, because most of the people we just cross ways, but it's not that often that we build this deep bond. And I was also thinking about energies and the persons that have went to the other side. And when I do my readings, I used to see myself like this. There is the mind, and from the minds there comes the thoughts, and after the thoughts they are connected to the feelings, and the feelings they steer my behavior. But before our mind is created when we are 1 to 7 years old, but before the mind uh, there were just presence, and it's in this presence I go back when I do the reading. So everything that I feel and comes to me, all the energies, they are connected to this reading. So now I can do tarot also. Yeah, but I also have it like this. I'm in this presence. So whenever I feel my ancestors and people that have passed away, I know they come with messages, or they just want to see me because they love me, and I have put my ego out from this situation, and yeah, I like it this way. So, but you can discuss with your angels the way you want it. And yeah, the last thing I'm gonna talk to you about, the light. This is called a candlelight. uh, Sometimes I also burn candles for my angels, because you know, when you meet somebody and they are quite upset and everything, and these feelings, even when you separate, you get this feeling that they had with you, and you might be more grumpy or whatever. So it's quite in the same way sometimes, both our angels and me, you need to cleanse from all the negative energies, all the things that we see in social media or news, and it's quite a negative world. So, and often it makes us feel like what's the point of it all, it doesn't make any change. But my angels also show me that it's not that we should change the whole world, it's just that that to inspire another person, that's the point of it all. We don't need to change everything. Just inspire one person and you're good to go. So perhaps with the dream and all, you are going to save somebody from the depression just by inspiring someone else. But yeah, I think this is all for now, and I can go back to the coughing, and I see you in the next reading. If you liked my video and you would like to follow and subscribe, then I thank you very much. And also if you like to give thumbs up to me, I'm very grateful. But I wish you a really great day, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Have a nice day, my friend.